life-changing experience in my life. Probably never be the same once I leave here.
God is in Phoenix tonight. I said God is in Phoenix tonight.
It's going to change the whole experience. To see a whole bunch of kids like around here worshiping the Lord and being free with how it is here. I mean, it's amazing.
It was amazing to me because I never really had that big of a connection with Jesus like that, and it was great. I liked it a lot.
God's presence last night. You could see him in the entire place, and you can see him every time people worship. It's just, he's there, and it's just this divine presence that falls over the entire arena, and you can tell that people are feeling him here.
You guys, I'm telling you, God created you to be a part of his plan, to give your life away for a purpose that lasts for eternity. And you have got to open your eyes tonight. Because if you leave this place feeling restored, knowing that God's real, having the touch from him and all the things you've received, but you go back to focusing mainly on yourself, you're gonna miss the fullness of what God has for you and end up broken because you weren't created to live that way.
You know, there's a lot of people that have been in church their whole life that have never surrendered their life to Christ. They never asked Jesus to own their life. They prayed a little prayer. Maybe they ask God to forgive them, and that's good. But I'm talking about full ownership. I'm talking about putting your life in the hands of God. And when you pray like that, Lord, take me out of the junkyard, you know what happens? He reaches down with his hand, and he snatches you up. He says, she's mine.
It's just so amazing how God would be, just so loving. And I just want to keep, drawing close to him and changing my life, to glorify him in his name.
God, if you're listening, I want to come back. I want to come back to when I wasn't making a mess of my life and other people's too. When I couldn't wait to hear your voice. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, God.
I was on the stage and I thought about some of my friends that I grew up with. We all went to church together, but they didn't hold on to the hand of the Lord. Some of them aren't here. I held my best friend's hand when he took his last breath. He was 24 years old. I can't help but think, would some of my friends still be alive today if they had an experience like this? I wonder about them, but I can't go back. But I can encourage some teenager in this room, you don't know what has happened in your life. God has changed the course of your destiny in 2 days. And what people wish they had, you got it in 2 days.